Greetings, family. Oh my goodness. It's always, oh my goodness, right? Tay has, I don't know, this live is, I haven't been live in a minute. And I'm uncomfortable. That's what it is. That is the feeling that I'm feeling. I am uncomfortable. But I'm going to get this done. I apologize for the delay. I really thought that I had, it's cold in here. It's really cold in Arizona. I can't believe this. But I really thought that I had more time. I thought that I had more time to create this video, and it just didn't happen. It didn't happen that way. It really didn't, but I tried. So as a matter of fact, the video still isn't done, but it's saving, and I have 5 minutes. So we have 5 minutes to chat. I know people are ready to hear certain things, and I'm ready to say certain things. I'm just not ready to be on camera. That's my thing. I'm not ready to be on camera. I'm not ready for people to see my emotions, but I'm willing to allow people to hear my emotions. Yeah. It's all good though. I'm realizing that trauma is real. Like, I always knew trauma was real, but when it starts to affect you, that's when you know, oh crap, like the F is going on. And this is not, what has happened to me in the Gambia is definitely not for the weak. People often ask me why you keep going back, why you keep going back. I just can't. The people that ask me these questions, they're older than I am. And I feel like they have accomplished more in life than I've accomplished. So for them to just say, I would just leave it. That's not who I am. I'm not built like that. I can't just leave stuff. I just can't. I have to see things to the end. That may be my type A personality. Is good in some aspects, is horrible in other aspects. But when it has to do with money, I'm not going to say I have to see it to an end, because this is the first time that I've lost so much money. And it's so blatant that, that they're just straight criminals out there. That's not what this video is about. But I am going, well, I'll touch on it in this video. Let's see if the video is saved. I do touch on it in this video. But all right, it says 2 minutes. It's at 85%. I have to try to channel this anger and these emotions. I know that sooner or later, everything is going to come out. Things are coming out now, right? Look at RJ Marty. But, and he was connected to who? Quasi, right? Quasi keeps saying, we were cleared. RJ Marty is being investigated by the federal mother effing government. That's not what this video is about, but shout out to the people that are fighting. Shout out to the people that first of all, that has the finances to fight, right? To get a lawyer. Shout out to the people that has the balls to say enough is enough with these damn criminals. I salute you all. Because, I've been out here fighting for 4 years, everything is going to come to an end. Certain things I know I can't talk about. Certain things I don't give a damn and I'm going to talk about anyway. And I'm just trying to allow the ancestors and God, my creator, to guide me with things that I need to say. There are a lot of things that I wanted to say and I couldn't. And now I'm getting a chance to say it. Now, the fact that it's like years, 4 years, 3+ years later, I mean, and that it just shows that time goes so fast, right? Just like this. Okay, that's 5 minutes in, you see? And my long-winded behind. But greetings, family. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I want to work out tonight as well. Excuse me. I know y'all saw the title. Arrest warrants have been issued, and they have. They have. Okay, so it is safe. Cool beans. Now let me see how I'm gonna do this. I want to bring up the file. Now, I was hesitant to write this, but welcome back to another lemonade special. Another lemonade special, which I would say to my new subscribers, thank you for being a part of this family. This has been long awaited. I know. And I know y'all have no idea of how much. All right, let me just bring up this file real quick. How much trauma has been inflicted on many of us. So, Stella right at my feet. Like I said, y'all have no idea of how much demonic trauma I have endured in the Gambia. And I'm going to call it what it is. Yes, it is demonic trauma. Like yeah. I do believe in we're spiritual beings. I don't want to get into that. We're spiritual beings. I do believe in good and evil is what I'm going to say. And some people have more evil in them than good. That's how I'll leave it. But as I heal myself, I'm planning to share more. And you will hear and you will see in these videos, because like I said, these videos are from 2021. So when you hear these videos, you're going to hear a lot of the stuff that I said in the past, and it's confirmation for me, because one of the videos that I just put in here, I hear myself saying something that I've been saying for a minute, and I should have listened, but I did. So I'm not going to get ahead of myself. This has been long awaited, and as I heal myself, I'll be sharing more. This isn't just a way for me to mentally heal myself, but to also shame these devils, always saying Alhamdulillah and Wagwan. DS, welcome. Before I get started, let me give you all a little background. And my ass gonna try not to cry on here, y'all, but I can't. This is why you won't see my face. Before I get started, let me give you all a little background. This is the rental agreement between Aissatou Ibrahima and myself, right? I don't know if you all are aware. My new subscribers, you may not know what's going on, so this is why I'm kind of like recapping. My diehards and the people that's been following me, y'all should be able to follow along. I need to cut the heat up, but I'm being cheap. Stella, go cut the heat up. Well, she got up. I know she ain't gonna go and turn the heat up though. This is the rental agreement between Aissatou Ibrahima and myself. So the owner is the guy on the right, that's Ibrahima. The one on the left is Aissatou, that is his sister. So Aissatou is the power of attorney, as you see, power of attorney for Ibrahima Bangora, the Gambia. This is in Bijelo, right? This is where I stayed. So now, I had to get, like I said, I had to get this place. Some of you all may know, I had to get this place to make myself, no, let me reword that. Now, to make Phoenix feel safe, I allowed her to sign, even though that Tubob didn't give me not one penny to rent this place. And she tried to take over. But some of our elders got some takeover spirits. But and some of them are something else. Some of our elders are really something else. But how and from whom did I hear about this place? Solstice, I salute you. Amen. It's coming slowly, but it's coming. All right. So, how and from whom did I hear about this place? Yeah. The one and only. Y'all know who he is. Molly, right? Center, Gam 1, whatever. Now, I've touched on this before, but I'm going to explain this in depth because, like I said, I just been quiet for so long, and being quiet, you all, and taking abuse from these people. We don't talk about the abuse that we go through when we go to Africa, right? So, me keeping a lot of this stuff in is just anger, and this is my way of talking about it. So I'm just going to talk. Let me stop explaining and just talk. Now, to protect myself from Kwesi NG, I allowed Molly to show us this place. That was my first mistake. My second was trusting someone that takes a pic like this. I mean, okay. Third mistake was thinking these people have your best interests when you visit the Gambia. No, these people are in the Dalasi grab game, just like the Gambians in this video. You know how we call it the cash grabbing game, the cash grabbing game, or the cash grab game? Yeah, it's Dalasi with them. Personally, I think Ibrahima's brother Omar, Molly, and Phoenix shared the $600 agent fee. If you've ever been to the Gambia, I got to turn this heat up, y'all. Give me 1 second, because I am freezing. Stella's cold, right? Stella playing the drum. You hear her tail? Do, 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 do. So, no one, and I mean no one, pays $600. 600 US dollars. At this time, the numbers that I'm going to give you in this video, the exchange rate is 50. Right now, well, I don't know right now, but the last time I checked, the exchange rate was, 71 Dalasi per $1 US. So now I have to use a calculator. With 50, I'm like, oh, just divide. Can't do that no more. So, excuse me. I feel like they were all in on the cash game, in my opinion. Just look at what their actions. Just look at their actions throughout it all. Look at where they are now. Look at where Molly is. Hey, I'll talk about that at a different time. Look at where Phoenix is. Look at where Kwesi is. You know, these people just mess up other people's lives and move on. Okay. So after I got robbed, Molly came over to the compound for whatever reason, only known to him. Because what he offered never came, nor did he ever bring it up again. I told y'all, he was like, oh, well, what happened? Blah, blah, blah. What do you need? I was like, I need food because I'm just at the police station all the time. I'm not eating. Okay. Now, I didn't know at that time that he did not own Motu's, that was Angel's place. Didn't know that at that time. But people will perpetuate whatever to get whatever they need. So that let me know that, he fake or whatever. Okay. So let me just say this real quick. Now, you want to talk about scamming, but when I was screaming it to everyone 4 years ago, you and many of the British folk were Switzerland, right? That's what you and Aisha May said, y'all Switzerland, y'all were being neutral and staying out of it. But all the while, people telling people to come to paradise hell. You telling people to come there and to just throw them to the wolves, right? But that's for another video. That's not for this one. That's not for this one. So since you've been asking, that's why I don't F with you, Molly, the Jamaican British bumster dick. No. This is also why I say we need our own places to live run by us. And that's why I invested, right? I knew people were going to come to the Gambia. That's why I invested into guest houses. I knew people were going to need somewhere to stay. Why? And I know many people will have a problem with this statement, but it's the truth, and the truth hurts. How many times has one American stayed in a place and got robbed, only to tell or not to tell another American about said place, and they too became victims of a burglary? I never told the sister about this place. But I know of 3 instances, myself included, because 3 months after my home invasion, another American, her father, and her Gambian husband were also robbed. Get this. The burglars came in through the same window as my robbery. The American told me that the watchman voluntarily said he had to go to court. He told them, I got to go to court. They asked why. He said, someone accused me of something. They say he never went on from that. The American had the watchman walk in there, two big dogs. But he was afraid of Max and Stella. They also had him doing off the hand jobs or whatever. I too made that mistake. Always trying to help when the others are trying to take. Now the owner sent their maintenance guy to fix the burglar bars, but it looks like he's fixing the same hole, right? Is that why the second burglary with the other American and her dad and her Gambian husband was so easy? Who knows? The American renter spoke to Ibrahima and Isa too, and she was told that the watchman was good, so they trusted him. I don't know if the American knew that the dude wasn't Gambian though. The Gambian husband should have known that though. Excuse me. He should have known that he wasn't Gambian. Dude is from Guinea-Bissau. So after the husband took his niece/wife to America, another tenant moved in on the right side. Now, I lived on the left, right? You'll see the 2 air conditioners in the middle above the disclaimer. One is to the left, one is to the right. We shared the roof. Do they all look alike? Because they all family. Brother and sister, niece. Niece and uncle are married. Okay, so after the husband took his wife to America, another tenant moved in on the right side. I and the other American, like I said, stayed on the left. Supposedly, the new said tenant expressed not wanting nor feeling comfortable with the watchman living in the back boys' quarters on their property. Smart. Whoever you are, you were smart to say, I don't want him there. You don't know him, right? So they moved the watchman to another property. Shout out to the Americans who are building guest houses in the Gambia. That's going to be instrumental in people sleeping at night and having the peace we all were looking for when we traveled across that damn Atlantic Ocean. I know I ain't go there for no bullshit. I didn't go there for this. Ooh, I did not go there for this day. I thank God for the experience. I thank God for me learning the language. I am going to capitalize off of it though. Should I speak enough of the language to write my book? Okay, so moving on. And back to the agreement. Look at M. M says to hire security guards for the premises. So you had to hire your own security, FYI, right? That is why it says each tenant has to hire their own security or watchman. So why were they pushing their security on the sister? I know the sister didn't do a video. I wish she would have did a video, but Sister, your robbery is too close to mine. We know what it is. We know what it is. But if we don't say anything, we just going to keep allowing this to happen? People keep dying? Yes, I will be releasing the video. I wanted to edit it today. Y'all, I've been working like crazy. I'm trying to buy a damn house. Oh my God. I'm like, I go to sleep, I work, I wake up, I work. It's crazy. It really is crazy. It really is crazy. But I'm just grateful to God that I can do it. Right? Some people can't walk, some people can't move. I'm grateful to God that I can do it. So another person has passed away in the Gambia. I'm going to finish editing that video and I will release it. But this is why I say it is for the people that are building in the Gambia. For us is so imperative. Like, we need our own. We do. People say to me behind the scenes, people that are Gambians, people that are Black British people, they say, oh, the Chinese, these people, they're all in the Gambia or they're all in Africa and they're surviving. I say, yeah, you know why? And I know why. They stay to themselves. I don't know if it's right or wrong. Look at my situation, y'all. I didn't immerse myself into the culture and the conversations I had with some Gambians, and they be laughing. I'm like, this is not funny. Like, this is not funny at all. So, yeah, that's a nervous laugh. If it's some of the stuff, yeah. But anyway, let's get back to this. So everyone had to hire their own security. So the fact that why were they pushing their security on us? That's why I have my own security, because of this agreement, right? FYI, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. So that's another rhetorical question. You'll notice, y'all, I'm going to ask questions that I may not answer. You can answer them yourselves. I'm just giving you some points to make your own assumption or conclusion. And like I said, this is I want to share because you all have seen the good and the bad of everything, mostly everything. I mean, the bad, y'all seen a lot of the bad ish that happened to me. So why not talk about the end of it? Because how many people fight? How many people fight? How many grown men run away from fights like this? Not that I'm stronger than a man. That's not what I'm saying. I think people fight for different reasons. But I'm going to fight for what's mine. That's all I can say. I can't speak for anyone else. So, okay. Everyone had to have their own security. So the fact that they were pushing or, saying, oh, this person he's a good blah, blah, blah. That's not cool. That's not cool. H is another point worth viewing, right? Not to assign. Wait. Is that it? Nope. I do want to. Thank you, God. So I didn't even write down H. I wasn't even going to share H with you all, but let me just, this is going to be the setup for the next video. I have a lot of videos. Like I said, I'm just going to edit them. I'm just going to drop it, but not to assign, sublet part of the said house or any part thereof without the prior approval or consent in writing from the landlord, such consent or approval not to be unreasonably withheld. Okay. So you're going to see when I moved out, you're going to see a video. You're going to see mostly feet. If I can find some pictures, I'm going to put pictures up of the people that are speaking. But you're going to see Juliet was there. Juliet's daughter was there. Juliet's, AKA, I'm putting up fingers. Security, quotation marks, was there. Their watchman, whatever. These watchmen are a hot mess. God damn it. Oh, man, the watchman cut off Stella Paul, Juliet and them watchmen, whatever. Okay, stay on point, Tay-Tay. But you're going to see or hear, you're going to hear Juliet say something about the compound like, ooh, this would have been a great guest house. I said, oh, Yeah, Isatu said I couldn't do that. She said, what? That's what everybody do here. Is that not what everybody do? That is what everybody effing does. Stella, are you right under my feet? Oh my God. I can't even stretch my feet out. There's all this. I mean, my house it's not but so big, but. And then she get an attitude when I stretch my feet out and my feet is on her. It's still a hot mess. Wait till y'all see her in this video. But to tell me that I can't rent out. Now that's different from subletting, but that is the point that they use. And I'm like, but I'm not subletting because I'm there. And that is what everybody does in the Gambia. They rent a place and they turn it into a guest house. So I never understood why. I never understood why. And I will never understand why they treat us like this when you're paying. I didn't pay chump change for this compound. So you get our money and you still inflict abuse on us. Why? Because you got to deal with abuse on a daily basis. Ninja, you live in America. I truly do not understand. Wait until I tell y'all who this man is. Like, I don't understand these people. I will never immerse myself into a culture like this ever again. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Y'all know I like music. I will break out into singing at any point in time. So in my opinion, okay, so now I have to find H. Now, I wrote down H and that wasn't H, but there is another point in here worth viewing. It says the landlord shall okay, so I think it's on the next one. It's on the next slide. It says the landlord shall ensure that the tenant under the agreement quietly enjoy the said premises without any lawful interruptions by any other person rightfully claiming through or under it. Now, I'm not a lawyer. Don't claim to be one. I'm just trying to gain understanding. Now, here it is. The landlord shall ensure. The landlord, that's like a tongue twister. The landlord shall ensure that the tenant under the agreement quietly enjoy the said premises without any lawful interruptions by any other persons rightfully claiming through or under it. Tay don't have a problem reading in public. So, with that being said, I don't know if me getting robbed and their watchman being having a bench warrant issued out for their watchman, like and their watchman being from Guinea-Bissau, and he is like poverty poor, like dirt poor. He is poor. Like, I don't understand when people come back, they bring them phones and don't give them. I don't understand. You man, let me buy you a bag of rice or something. Like, I'm not with the rice because they do a lot of wasteful. They they do not know how to cook in budgeting. Some of them, Lord Jesus, the food that they throw away. And I'm like, you claiming you poor? You got 8 meals over here, right here. You just threw away. They don't look at that like that though. But the fact that he had a lawyer. My security didn't have a lawyer, right? I told y'all, if y'all lived in the Gambia, when I tell y'all it's court and y'all don't go, I'm telling you, if you like drama, and you want to see nonsense, just go to any courthouse in the Gambia and wait till y'all hear of the story. I wrote it down like I was a journalist. I said, what in the hell? They didn't found guns and drugs and meth. I said, what? I had to go, but I was sitting in court with my mouth wide open. Yo. No wonder why. Okay, let me get back on track. Okay, so in my opinion, I wasn't able to live there quietly and enjoy said premises. No, especially when I had to leave a month early and they kept $600 of my money. Why? This ninja is a doctor. Why? Why? Like, I don't understand. What's the purpose? This is why I say some people have a problem with, are going to have, they will have, going to have, they had, will, they have, no, had, have, and will have. Past, present, future have a problem with us. And it's just because we Americans, y'all, if y'all American, y'all know who the F you are. If you don't, you better recognize we are mother effing gods. Small G. Why do you think people... Okay, let's not get into that. Everybody emulate us but never want to beat us. If you don't know, now you know. So I truly don't understand. I don't understand the treatment of us. And to say, I was in breach of contract. How am I in breach of contract when your watchman is a part of my robbery? I don't understand that. So in my opinion, I was not in breach of said contract. You are. I can't leave without sharing this story. When the evidence came out, I told Isatu I don't feel safe when her security was on my property, right? So I don't know if you caught that. When the evidence came out, I told Isatu I don't feel safe when her security was on my property. She screamed, "Your property!" Yeah, I'm trying not to yell in y'all ear. But yes, screamed in my ear, "Your property." I calmly told her, like, I have to talk to the preschoolers. Calmly told her that she told me that I'm responsible for everything, the compound and everything, until I sign it over to them and then they receive it. So I told her, yes, my property. This is why I have a problem with the sorry, because they really don't mean it. Right? I give you the money. I transferred the money for staying there. And now I'm traumatized because your watchman was a part of my robbery. But it's okay. You think it's okay. Y'all think it's okay. I don't understand that. But you saying, alhamdulillah, whatever. Shout out to the real Muslims that know how to treat people and not just wrapping up in mashallah. Sorry. Shout out to the real ones. So I often think about the rules set up in Gambia for Gambians, right? Then I wonder why so many people think as an American, I'm going to do what the Gambians are doing. Nah, man. I know better. Most of us know better. But they know how foul they can get, so they have rules in place. For example, if someone writes you a check, yes, they handle checks in the Gambia. If someone writes you a check, they may also take a picture of said check. Why? So you can't come back saying you never paid them or no, they didn't pay me. Now, as an intelligent American, shoot, you ain't even got to be intelligent. All you got to do is do online banking, right? Or do any type of banking. Most people wouldn't do that because a check is a paper trail, is it not? And it is easily accessible. Yeah. I dealt with Isatu a lot because she's the power of attorney. And she's in the Gambia. But the malarkey that came out of her mouth was always astounding to me. G in the contract. To replace all machinery or conveniences that is damaged from normal wear and tear. Right? So I just took pictures of this. This is in March of 2021. Now let me just play this. Once they get your money, you ain't getting anything back. It's just, they don't know how to do business. That's just what it is. And I think the hate for us is just too much for them to even try to learn, because we don't act like the Black British. We don't act like them when we come there. This is the new and improved lock. So let me tell y'all about my day, right? I've been trying to get in this room. Real talk, if I knew that I had moved everything out of this room, I wouldn't have called a handyman to get the lock fixed. I really wouldn't have, but I thought I had things in here and it's nothing but empty bottles. So, damn, Shantae. This is the lock that came off of here. Okay, dogs, please. All right. I love y'all too. Get down. Get down, Stella. Please. Get down. Bye. Out. Thank you for listening. Stella don't listen. I told y'all Stella don't listen. Treat them like you treat the children. Sit. Stella. Out. So, this is the lock that came off of here, right? Y'all see, you see all these broken pieces? They couldn't even get the door off. Like, the lock was so bad. They couldn't even get the door off. The lock was so old and broken. So the people that came in this room, the young lady that cleans, even the maintenance guy that fixed it, he was like, yeah, it was hard to open. He just came in like last week or 2 weeks ago to see if I was gonna, he was checking the washer hookup. But look at this. Look at this. Like, they had to use a crowbar. I wanted to record it, but I didn't want to invade anyone's privacy. But they had to use a crowbar. They had to use a hammer. They used some other type of out. Thank you. They used some other type of instrument with a hammer to break it off, right? Then they had to take the door. I knew it was going to be a grip too. Like I broke the door. I can't break this door. You see that? I can't break this door. This door was already raggedy. The lock. So it's not like one of the regular ones, like the doors on the house. They have the screws. These are welded, right? So they had to take the door off the hinges, right? And take the door to the welder. Do the welding. The welder cost $150. I paid $600 for this lock. This wasn't even the same lock that was in the thing, so I think they just got over, like most people just want to get over on a woman because they are such whatever. But anyway, so this is the lock. The lock was $600, right? Nice lock. Nice lock. The lock was $600. The welding was $150, and then it was 2 guys, so the service was $2,000. So yeah, they just got over, you know, but I know that God could take care of people way better than I can. If it cost me $50, it cost me $50. At least I upgraded their property, right? And then the back door, one of the doors where the dog is, doesn't close. So they went ahead and banged, because I think when they painted it, they didn't really close. You know how people leave paint? Get away from there. She always trying to escape. So when they painted, they left paint so the door wouldn't close. And since the dogs are getting bigger, I gotta be able to close this because I wouldn't be able to hold them in. But yeah, y'all, come on, y'all coming out? Yep, so this is what happens in the lifestyles and lifetimes of travel with Tay-Tay, you know, but it isn't fair, you know, to pay for something that was already broken, already old and stuff. But this is what happens in the Gambia, y'all. You know, I show y'all the good, the bad. I really don't show y'all the bad except for the bullshit that happened to me when I first came here. But I've been showing y'all the good parts of the Gambia, but I'm going to show you the shit that happens to us as well. Like, because we are American, because people think we just got a lot of money, because people are just jealous, because of whatever. I have no idea what goes on in other people's minds. But you see the bug? But yeah. That was my day on my 6-month anniversary. But y'all know I'm getting the fuck out of here, right? I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm leaving the Gambia. I'll be back, but I gotta go and regroup because it's just been too much bullshit. Bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. And your girl don't want to end up in prison. So I'm just grateful that I can go back somewhere and regroup. Right, Stella? Thanks for watching. Did y'all catch that? You heard what I said at the end? That was at 6 months. First of all, I told y'all Stella don't listen, right? Stella ain't never listened. They weren't even a year old. You see how little they were? Two things. BG, you said, is the niece wife the daughter of his sister? That is, if I'm not mistaken, is the daughter of his brother, because she has a daughter. So, you know, sometimes when you have a child out of wedlock, they say you're damaged goods, you're this and that. You know, the sayings of what they say in America, they say the same ish in the Gambia, right? So, I'll be telling you more about that. I'll be telling you more about that, because wait until y'all see. I don't understand people. I truly don't. So, and I'll let you see it for yourself. Just let you see it for yourself. All the stuff that this man has out there, and then this is what you do to people. Like, and you a MD doctor? Wow. You married to your niece. You do know that that's illegal in America, right? I mean, there's proof. She has a passport that he had to apply to bring her there. Bring her here. She's in America. And he's a prestigious person. So it's just, I find it crazy because, like, all I'm gonna say is I wouldn't play with my life like that. I wouldn't play with my livelihood like that. I wouldn't play with my career like that. But I've never had a career like that. So who knows, right? What the hell do I know? That's rich people problems. He drive around in a Range Rover. Does he go to Tunka when he go to Gambia? Do you volunteer your time? Because I know when I was there, my security, we were right in the front. You see the gate right here at the bottom. So where the claimer is, the disclaimer, my car was parked there. I was in the boot, or in the trunk, as we say. And my security said to me, have you met the owner? I said, no, I don't want to meet his ugly ass. That's exactly what I said, right? So he said, he's on the roof. So he was up there with his friends just looking down. Now, I'm just going to say this. When I purchase my property and I rent it out, I want to meet the people that are staying in my property. I'm not going I spoke to this man. I was in the Gambia. He was in America. Before I got robbed, this was the day me and my security did a giveaway. I don't know which giveaway it was, but we did a giveaway. And I was so tired. I just wanted to get something to eat and go home and go to sleep. And I had sent the owner of this compound a message in regards to my safety, right? This was a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom compound, 3 stories. First floor, kitchen, bathroom, half a bathroom, kitchen, half a bathroom, dining room, living area, right? Common area. Second floor is the bedrooms and the bathrooms. Third floor is the line and, rooftop. You want to have a party, whatever. So after the neighbor across the street got robbed, they came in, they took the TVs. I said, damn, nobody be hearing anything? How the hell nobody hear anything when people are robbing? Like, what's going on? I know I was exhausted, right? I know I was so tired, but I was, and when I opened the gate, I felt like I was safe. I can go upstairs, I could take a shower, I can go to bed. I didn't know that I was letting the devil in. I did not know that, right? Hindsight is 2020. So I said to the owner of the compound, I said, this was the day we did a giveaway. I said to him through voice note, I said, I asked him about the cash power. That's something Nima Dia told me, and I shouldn't have said that, right? It's just that he has a energy saving GE, but it doesn't save any energy. That refrigerator, you paying $20 a week just for cash power, which is normally like, okay, so I don't know about y'all lights, but it's just me. And my lights can range between 40 and 100, maybe 50 and 100, right? Depending on the weather. It's going to be hot now because it's been cold. I've been using my heat. And when it's hot, I'll be using my air conditioner. Hopefully when I move, I can get a place that has cross breeze or go open up my window more. I like fresh air more than air conditioning. But when it's cold, I do need some heat. This desert be cold, cold. So I said to him, I said, I wanted to put up a solar panel light, right? So that way, if someone walks down the street, the light will come on. And y'all, he sent me a message. Oh my God, he barking. And I'm like, so I looked at my security and I was like, well, what did I say wrong? Like, okay, this is how you respond. Sorry, uncle. What? So you give me abuse and then I gotta kiss your ASS? Who the F are you, Dr. Bangora? This is what you inflict on people, my nigga? Yeah, I'm calling him a nigga. He's a very ignorant person. I'm using it in the proper form. So what the hell? Okay. So I sent the message back. Now, when you're talking to someone, I played the message for you all. That was just part of it. The part that I played before of staying there, that was the clean version of it. Yeah, the dirty version was he just yelling. But that's the side that most people don't see. The demonic side. So he said, whatever you put up, you gotta leave. Ninja, you that hard up for a solar panel light? First of all, I don't live there. So where the hell do you think, if I put it up, where the hell do you think I'm going? Because that's stuff that y'all do, right? Thank you kindly. I think I think technology really doesn't like me. Because I have no idea. Like I'm using a wired mic, so I have no idea why it just goes out. I have no idea. I have no idea. And then if I don't see it blinking, yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me see where I was. All right, so I was talking about the solar panel lights and how I wasn't going anywhere with the light, right? He said, whatever you put up, you have to leave. Well, where the heck am I going with it? I'm going to take it and put it on a plane with me and come back to America, my ninja. Come on, use your PhD brain, right? So I hope y'all heard mm, about the I'm not going to go back. I'll cover it in another video because I have a few videos to play about this. I'm going to show you all the video. Like I said, there's a video on here of where I showed you where I stayed, and the person was blocked out because that was his security. Now, this is when I'm showing someone tried to break in, and the person that has been accused and has a bench warrant out for their mother, son of a loving arrest is his watchman. How you gonna come and check out a robbery and you may have done it, but you fasting? Ramadan is coming up, y'all. I hope you don't think that you can do effed up stuff 11 months out of the year, and then you just 11 months out of the year, and then 1 month you fast and everything is forgiven. I don't think that that's how that works. But then I'm not Muslim, so I don't know. I fast for other reasons. I don't fast for reasons, oh, hope I don't get caught. I hope I don't, I robbed this person. Oh, I cheated this person. Why? Because I know you got more money than I got. But I did drop that how much money to rent your compound. No questions asked, I transferred it to you. Now, yes, there was an issue. Why? Because Chase was like, B, hold the F up. What you doing? There's too much money. And you in another country? You know them ninjas be scamming, right? Without saying that, that's what they said. So I had to speak to 2 levels to approve that. But you got your money, didn't you? Then your brother, whatever I post on my WhatsApp, your brother sending me inappropriate messages. But he's married. Some of y'all are some nasty mofos. Nasty dick. Okay, let me get back to what I was doing. So, yes, I heard that it's his sister's, his brother's daughter. Poor thing. He moved her to whatever and left the 6-year-old daughter here. That little girl, if I show you a picture, which I won't, but she has no teeth. Like her teeth are all rotten. Why? Because her mother sat right up in that room right there, y'all, over the air conditioner, sat right up in that room. Maybe that wasn't the room. It's the other room. Her room. Yeah, because her bedroom, and my bedroom was had the wall to it. Yeah, that was another thing. I'll tell you that on my Patreon. So, his niece, his great niece, is still in the Gambia. All she knew was her mom, y'all. You should have saw them at my sorry, Stella, you right under my feet. I can't even stretch my feet out. You should have saw her at, like, when she was at my New Year's Eve party. It was on the roof. And she was so happy. She had on her Christmas dress. It was her birthday, but this man told the wife she couldn't come. But she couldn't go upstairs to eat and party with us. Right? It wasn't nothing extravagant. But she came anyway. But, the little girl, she just connected to her mom. It's just her and her mother. One day they went walking with me one Sunday. They got all dressed up. I said, I'm going for exercise. So the little girl wanted to chase me. I mean, she wanted to race. She ain't think this big girl could run it. But he said that, she can't go anywhere. The wife couldn't go anywhere. That's his niece. She tried to throw shade at me. She said, oh, I'm not. He knows me. He knows me. He knows I'm not going to come in the house 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I said, boo, I'm grown. I paid for this compound. That money went to your husband. You don't put yourself on my level because you are nowhere close to my level, little girl. But that's what happens when you're dealing with some people on the continent. They would treat you like you are deaf, dumb, and retarded, like you don't know your ass from your mouth. But you're not a product. I'm not a product of incest. She only knows her mother. Now, you a doctor. I didn't know that when he left the little girl there. in the Gambia. You brought her. You could have brought both of them. Why you ain't bring her? Now, I may be wrong, y'all, because Tay Tay is an American citizen, so I don't even know anything about these visas, this, that. I don't want to know because I'm not bringing nobody to America. No, no, no. Unless it's my adopted daughter. Then I have to bring her little ass to America. Right? But he left her. Left the little girl there. I don't know if he couldn't bring her, but why? Talk about something. He want her to give him a son. To be slow? I can't. Jesus Christ, help us. Of Latter-day Saints and the Mormons. Alhamdulillah, mashallah. Help us, Lord God. Please help us. Word on the street is, and this is what the wife said. He married me to put me up in this beautiful prison. She couldn't go nowhere. She couldn't even go to see her family, which is his family. What type of backwards nonsense? It's sad, though. It really is, because I saw the trauma that he put her through. She crying. We standing out in front of the gate. She start crying. Don't cry in front of me, y'all, because I ain't gonna know what to do. I might start crying. I just don't like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. You know, some people are good with emergencies, and you start crying. I don't know what to do. I just start crying. I'm so sorry. She ran in the house. I'm like, my bad. Like, what the hell just happened? The mental distress that he puts her through and other people through. I was just a tenant. So, the date that video that I showed you, the last video was shot, was April 7th, 2021. Almost 4 years ago. 4 months before my robbery. That was 4 months before my robbery. What did I say? I got to get the fuck up out of here, right? I got to go. I'll come back, but that was the ancestors telling me to get the fuck out of the Gambia. But I didn't listen. And that's when everything began. I was already effed up from trying to get my money back, but I knew if I filed a lawsuit, I got proof I'll get my money back. Then the defamation came, right? People act like, oh, I'm doing good. In my mind, I hear you all. When y'all say, Tay, like, you did some good things in the Gambia. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I say thank you. But in my mind, I knew I could do something so much bigger, so I look at it as something small. But without any of you all that donated, I wouldn't have been able to do anything. So it was actually you all. I was just the conveyance. Something that gave me and brought me joy through the darkness that I was dealing with there. Y'all have no idea what I was dealing with on a daily basis. And this was, I was in the Gambia for 9 days when I rented this. The date says, go back to it. I think it says October 17th. That's how unsafe I was in the investment property that I stayed in. Now, my fault was taking bald-headed Phoenix with me. Always trying to help someone. Now it's just, I have to have an icebox where my heart used to be. I'm sorry, I just got to say no to everybody now. Because I don't know who's demonic and who's not. Now, if I'm just going to give here and there, fine. But I didn't have to rent no fucking compound. I was only supposed to be there for 5 weeks, right? But who did that? Mr. British Bumpster, Jamaican British Bumpster Dick, that now lives in Senegal with his wife and baby, right? You better have made that baby my ninja. Whoa, ain't that what the Gambians be trying to do? Let me get you pregnant. Let me get you... Oh, they know how desperate some of us American women are. I feel bad. I do. Tay ain't take care of no man. Never. So, that just shows how unsafe I was, right? But Molly lived in the Gambia. If you're going to show us places, you couldn't show me a place. All these guest houses, all these places that have apartments, all these places that I know about now. Y'all, every time I go to the Gambia, I stay somewhere different, right? Whether someone tells me about a place, whether I stay with a family, this, that, and the third. Hey, I don't even live on in that country. But they talk about boots on the ground. And the only places, why aren't there any places? Jesus Christ. If I lived there, I would have rented something and I would have rented it out as a guest house. At least they know that they would be safe in my compound. I just don't understand these people telling you come, but there's nowhere for these people to stay that's safe. Juliet been coming back there for how long? She ain't got she got a compound, but you don't have anything for other people. And you saying, come to the Gambia, this is paradise. Didn't Veronica stay in a place that someone else stayed in that got robbed and now she's gone? What happened to the person that stayed there before her? I know better. I know better. So what I'm going to do is, that's why I said it was the ancestors. I wish I would have listened, but I didn't. But now I got so many. Y'all, if you think about it, the original cast, right? The original cast is me, Quasi, our Kathy Phoenix, right? That's where it started with my money. Now we have supporting cast. Phoenix is married. She's somewhere scamming. What's that bald-headed scallywag? What's her name? Peter Pan, Art Kathy. She's in Ghana somewhere scamming, pregnant, not pregnant, to be pregnant. Juliet, now Juliet has a supporting cast. She got the boyfriend. She's been pregnant for about 3 years now, and he been shot. Like, it's just crazy, right? It's like, this ain't a damn Tyler Perry soap opera. Good Lord, I don't know what it is, and I never signed any release forms to be on this damn TV show that I'm not getting paid for. But if I play my cards right, there's a reason why I went through each and every minute of this. I don't like writing, but I'm an excellent writer. I don't know. That's what my professor said. You give me numbers, I'll play with them all day. But this is what I can say about the Gambia is it put me in an uncomfortable situation. And I'm going to learn as I get out of it. And I must write. I've started. I just need to be consistent. I need to be consistent. But I didn't have time to add all of the other videos I made in regards to me staying in this compound. I'm going to show you all. I showed you all how the damn thing leaks like a freaking shiv, right? Is that the proper word for that? I don't even understand that. A shiv. I thought a shiv was a knife. But, leaking like if you got shivved? I don't know. Maybe that's what that analogy is about? Don't know. But it leaks, right? Y'all saw that video of it leaking. You're going to see other things that I had to call them about. And nothing, it wasn't big. What I did was I let them know about certain things. And you'll hear in the recordings that I'm recording this for my own self so I can get my security deposit back. So they gave me back $30,000, but they owed me $60,000. You'll see that. So, but if you got to keep $600, my ninja, then I guess you need it more than I do, huh? Was it worth it to be on my lemonade special? I don't know. But, I will make some shorts and begin to put this behind me. Like I said, how can one be a mental health provider, yet they cause mental distress on others, including your tenants? That's wild, right? Yeah, I know. So I want to work out, so I'm going to leave you all, but I'm going to leave you all with this. Yes, Aissatou and Ibrahima. In the termination of contract agreement I received from Aissatou, it said that if any parts of the compound is put on YouTube, social media, any social media, that it will be subject to litigation, right? But your watchman is being prosecuted for robbery and he has a bench warrant against him right now. Why? For not coming to court. I say then sue me, because this type of abuse is unnecessary, it's uncalled for, it's uncouth, and it's un-Muslim. It's haram. Is it not? I guarantee you it's haram. I will tell you in part 2 of the other party that has a bench warrant against them. The bench warrant is for not coming to court. If you saw the video before, the video I dropped, I said that I popped up in the court. Nobody thought I was going to come there, right? That's how you got to do. You know how many people said to me, you didn't tell me you were coming. I said, you're not the boss of me. These motherfuckers are crazy. I don't know what people have been coming to the Gambia before us, but y'all, they think we are stupid. So I'm going to say this. Don't let them think you're stupid. If you want to an extent, but when it really boils down to it, don't let them think you're stupid. Don't let them. I had an 7 or 8-year-old, the little boy, Suleiman, right? From the video I did, Bruce B market shopping. You know, I was not sponsoring him, but I was helping him out. I was going to sponsor him, but then I saw how the family is and I'm like, nah, I'm good. So they only call you for money. That's it. So you can't even help. You can't help. You give a ninja an inch, they take a yard. So we about to cross the street, and he's trying to tell me how to cross the street. I said, little boy, I know how to cross the street. Right? So I say to a grown man that's 40, I'm like, so y'all think we stupid? Gambian, I said this to him. No, we don't think you're stupid. So I told him the story about the boy crossing the street. Well, maybe he thought where you come from. I said, what? We don't have roads, my ninja? I just gotta get away from that place. It hurts my brain sometimes. It hurts my brain. We don't have roads? What the hell did you think? What were you gonna finish saying? Okay, Stella. All right, she is sniffing my leg. She has to go to the restroom. And I lost my notes. I will be, like I said, I'm going to drop the shorts. And I think that is it. Oh, and I said, sue me. You don't like it? Sue me. Because the bench warrant was issued for no show. So not only did their watchman not show up, the lawyers that allegedly they hired for said watchman did not show up. How the hell the lawyers ain't gonna show up, right? And the accused one, my security, didn't show up. So that was the first time they didn't show up. I told y'all that, and then the second time I was like, okay, because the first time they didn't show up, they went ahead and they gave them, okay, this is, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. You didn't show up. Okay. But he was like, no one showed up. The prosecutor was surprised. He said, not even the lawyers for the accused for their watchman. So he barely has any food to eat, but he got a lawyer. Oh, we know you pay. So you pay for a lawyer instead of doing what's right. How asinine is that, you all? It just boils down to it that some people will not, they don't like us. They will never like us. That was a drop the mic moment. That's just what it is. Because, That's what I have come to the conclusion. Because if you hire a lawyer, you're who's behind these robberies? How did me and the woman that rented the said compound, the compound that I stayed in, 3 months after me, and they got robbed the same way? The only difference is the doors that are downstairs, which you all are going to see. I lock my doors. Right? I take the key. I don't leave the key in the door. The lady left the key in the door when the people that robbed them, they left all 3 doors open. The door that goes to the back, the door that goes into the garage, and the front door, along with the gate. Now, what type of person does that? A wicked one that will be fasting for Ramadan next month. But then these people wonder why. They don't have anything. It's generations of poverty. You can't even get out. You can't stand up. Why? Is it because of behavior like this? Someone you don't even know, I'm just going to treat you bad just because you were born someplace that I want to be. Well, nigga, you here. But you still effed up. I'm not done. So the prosecutor said that he was issuing bench warrants because they didn't show up the second time. I think court was January 30th. Nobody showed up again. Now, it was the time for the defense to come with to prove their case. I mean, the prosecution proved theirs. I got up there, I testified, I proved my case, right? Let's see it to the end. But wait, hold on. Shrek made all these videos when I got robbed. Renee Marcus made all these videos. Oh no, Renee Marcus, she didn't make a video. She was just in Shrek's comments talking, right? The Fresh Princess of Wakanda, right? All these people made these videos making it seem like Tay was lying there. I mean, but why can't we let the courts decide and let them walk? So I think the princess of the Gambia is in the Gambia, right? Didn't she say she moved from the UK to the Gambia to start a bakery? I commend her for her entrepreneurship. I do not commend her for wanting to sleep with her brother. She should ask, where's her twin brother and why hasn't he showed up for court? And has he been arrested yet? I'll see you all in the next video.